All right, here's a really quick lesson that I just learned this past week after preparing for my first text campaign for the last, I don't know, it's been about a year and a half, 2 years. I sent out some texts to about 34, 35 people that I found driving for dollars, and I didn't test my phone number first to make sure that everything was going okay, right? So I didn't send a text to see like what the automation looked like. I didn't send a text to see if it could even get delivered. I didn't get a text, send a text to even see what it sounded like. I just actually reran an old campaign that's been sitting there for a while. So, I made a mistake because what ended up happening is I just sent 34 people initial text messages, 2 text messages, and I got 2 calls back, and the one person said, "I'm only calling because it says that I can't text your number." And I was like, what do you mean you can't text my number? So I went back in, I tested it, and it says that it's a landline number. I don't know how that happened. I've got a support ticket in with Twilio right now to see, when did my phone number get switched up? Actually, I can see I went into Twilio, and it was like 2 months ago it got switched somehow. Was the last time I received a text. I don't know how it happened, but it was just like a quick lesson learned, you know what I mean? And I'm glad that I did this with a small amount, only 30 people. And I realized that, I can't, as we're relaunching, I can't rely on anything that used to be there and expect it to work. So as we relaunch, I actually have to go through with a fine-tooth comb on everything, try everything from start to finish, see what it looks like, and then click launch on the campaign, which is what most people probably do anyways, right? Like when you're going to start a campaign, you test it to make sure everything's working right. And so I just had this false sense of like shit is all in order, but it's really not. And so that was just a real quick lesson learned. And hopefully by sharing that, if you aren't already testing your campaigns, I would highly recommend going out and testing your campaigns first.